anti-drug commercials from the 80s and the 90s. Didn't we see them all? Man, as I'm sure if you grew up as a kid in the 80s or the 90s, you would have seen many forms of anti-drug things, because they were pretty much everywhere. Now, as somebody who didn't grow up in the 80s or the 90s, I cannot say for sure that that is the case with me. I did not see as much growing up, but I've seen quite a few of them on YouTube and everything else, and I'm sure everyone in this modern age has seen them somewhat. They've shown me a couple at school, so I'll be talking about that today, and I know I'm probably the millionth person to be talking about it right now, but, you know, I just thought, whatever, I could not care less. So, yeah. Basically, for those who don't know, back when Ronald Reagan was president, he decided to start up an entire anti-drug campaign, telling kids not to do it, and most of the time we didn't listen. And I wonder why. Maybe because all these commercials were so bad, infamously bad, I might add. So it was very interesting to see something like this, in a way. However, I have decided to review them all because to see maybe they aren't all as bad as they seem. Maybe they are actually good. Because then again, you'd see them everywhere. You'd see them when you went to a movie theater. You'd see them on TV while you're watching a Saturday morning cartoon when it cut to commercial break. You'd even see them in arcades where they'd pull up the infamous "Winners Don't Do Drugs" promo. And man, was that true? They even had an entire Pac-Man thing in another game. And we've all seen our fair share of these things. And here's a prime example of one.
No,
Your mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must have...
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's not...
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
So, if saying that if my parents do drugs, that means I'm gonna become a drug addict, yeah, I feel like in health class they would have taught us not to use that kind of stuff, but, you know, at the same time, maybe teachers were just bad at explaining then, so they had to do the job themselves. It's fucking insane.
What's wrong with you? Tonsillitis?
Appendicitis.
Yeah! Nobody's died of tonsillitis around here for a while.
Appendicitis.
Nothing to worry about. Scalpel?
What if the joint were in somebody else's hand, like your surgeon, your lawyer, or your local policeman? Would you still say marijuana is harmless?
No. Let's see if I can still make a straight line.
Okay, ignoring what the auto video play was just showed. Yeah, I'd prefer that my surgeon was not smoking a joint while he was performing surgery. I'd prefer that he just does the surgery. I'd prefer not having a surgeon who's high on pot and doing my surgery. I don't think that's a good idea. He's probably not going to do anything right. But then again, they're doctors. They're professionals. They know what's best for us.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, quite a few actually. Aren't eggs like very high in protein and fat? Aren't they good for you in a way? So, why would that make me not want to do drugs? You're basically saying that drugs. You're basically not forgetting to, oh god. Basically, you're saying that I shouldn't eat eggs. You're saying that if I do drugs, I'll end up being healthy. Say, well then I guess get me some, get me some, get me my hands on some right now. But they went as far as to bring even our local celebrities into this whole PSA thing. In fact, there's quite a few celebrities who even told us not to do drugs at that time. And even the GOAT himself
I'm Michael Jordan. McDonald's restaurants have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about. Kids. Kids are the reason McDonald's sponsors their Get It Straight program, a national drug awareness effort. Think about this. Many of you using drugs out there now are under 18. Do you realize that at 18 you have lived only 1/4 of your life? When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
Say, didn't Michael Jordan do drugs himself? Call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure he did, so... But hey, then again, no one really knew. But it wasn't just MJ who had something to do with drugs. We also got a cameo out of another person, a certain Pee Wee Herman.
This is crack, rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous, or cool, or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying. It isn't worth it. Look, everybody wants to be cool, but doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
So, what exactly was the message of that? Really? I mean, you didn't even really explain much of it. Man, not even Pee Wee Herman could save kids from this kind of stuff. But it doesn't compare to probably one of the most craziest anti-drug commercials I've probably ever seen in my entire life. You might be able to guess what I'm talking about next.
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, but thanks, I don't have parents anymore.
Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice.
One of each, please.
Anything to cop more, steal from your mama, lie, cheat.
Hey, buddy, did you get bit by a mosquito or something? You don't look so good.
But hey, do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake!
Yes.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, I had to play it. It's too infamous with the whole JonTron thing. I had to play it. But yeah, that was extremely weird. But yeah. Anyways, that was so that's pretty much what we had for commercials, and yeah, pretty much those didn't work. So when that didn't work, they tried the next best thing they could do. Video games, something that every kid at that time pretty much enjoyed, and that's where we got a game that I had no idea existed until just recently when I rewatched JonTron's anti-drug video. Wally Bear and the No Gang, a game released exclusively in North America for the NES. Now, supposedly, this was a game that was supposed to teach kids not to do drugs, and I actually was able to find the game online, so I guess that's what we'll be trying out today. Okay, so we get this pretty neat startup screen, but let's see how it goes with the game itself. Truth be told, I actually don't actually know what part this could actually have, so it's very interesting to see what will happen. So we're introduced to this game. Uncle Gary Grizzly has been planning a party for you and the No Gang. Alright, so we're into this whole thing about not doing into the whole, not that, but we're getting into this whole thing that has nothing to do with drugs yet. It's oh, go see your uncle and shit. Boy, I wonder what kind of fucked up shit this is gonna lead to. invite all your friends and try to reach his house before dark. Hey Dad, might want to put on some pants. You ever think about that? Take care, Wally, and remember to say no. Stay smart, don't starve. Don't worry, Mom. I will remember. Okay, so we're just a bear, anthropomorphic bear, going on a skateboard through town. So really, the whole plot of this game is really that you have to just make it through the neighborhood and avoid all this tragic stuff, but it only takes one hit to die. Yeah, real fun. Based on what I watched through JonTron's video, the game is very hard and almost impossible to get through. It's like one of those Mario levels where it's like skating, and you're just skating the entire time, and it's actually crazy. And holy shit, how these birds annoy the fuck out of me. So really, it's nothing more than just a basic platforming game, nothing more. So you ride around through this neighborhood for a little while, and then eventually you come across this. This is where you can shoot at enemies, and that's basically how you attack. Oh damn! Unfortunately, if you get hit, you lose it. And then you have to restart the whole damn level over again. Wow. Yeah, this is real fun. I'm more confused on exactly I'm sorry, is this supposed to be teaching me not to use drugs? I feel like I'm just trying to avoid not getting hit by animals. Also, I find it very strange how there's an anthropomorphic bear, but the dogs and the birds are all just regular normal. There clearly isn't very much explained in this, and I died again. So yeah, honestly, at this point, if you die at this point, might as well just end it and restart the game. You're gonna die anyways. Okay, yeah, really fun. Really fucking fun. Holy fucking shit, well, that was weird. But I'm not gonna play through the whole game. It's just gonna be me struggling the whole time. But truth is, yeah, it is an anti-drug game, but a very bad one. So, yeah, anti-drug things back in this time, they just don't cut it like they used to. It's never gonna be the same ever again. But, hey, it is what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.